Amazing Libra, welcome to your general reading for 4 till 11 March with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. This reading is for Libra, dealing with a Libra, wherever you've got Libra in your chart, cross-watcher, however you came across this video, there is a message here for you, so open your heart to receive. Libra, we are going to start off by looking at your challenges for this upcoming week. What is it that you might be challenged by? Then we're going to do a general reading for you and end up with a direct message from the universe. When I speak about we, I'm speaking about myself and my spiritual team that call themselves Smile. All right. So Libra. So Libra, it seems like the one thing that you might be thinking this week is that, you know, you've been doing so much, you've been moving forward, and you say to yourself, you know what? But when I did this and when I did that, that sort of like worked out okay. I mean, it wasn't preferable, it wasn't amazing, it wasn't everything that I wanted, but it was all right. All right? Don't talk yourself into and justify yourself into sort of like, you know, patterns in the past that were just lessons that you are actually ready to move on from. All right? You are ready for new, you are ready for more, you are ready for a next level, and it seems very scary. So you're doing something maybe new, something different, and it seems scary. And you're like, oh, you know, shouldn't I have just gone with the formula that has worked all along? No. Okay? You're called to serve a bigger purpose here. Page of Wands. You might have a little bit of kind of feeling like, you know, I must do everything myself. And if I do it myself, it's never going to work out. And so I have to be there for me. And if I'm not there for me, then it's all going to be wrong and stuff like that. And I get that you can feel that way. Life can make us feel that way sometimes, beautiful, beautiful Libras. But what I can say to you is that now is the time for you to invest in yourself by believing in yourself. Okay? Very, very much. All right. So let's do your detailed reading. So first and foremost, where you currently are, my beautiful Libra, you have got the 7 of Swords, which is quite a dynamic energy for you. You are ready for really big things. You are ready for new things. You are ready for powerful things. You have dealt with a lot of the things in your past, a lot of the challenges, a lot of the fears, and you are not that person anymore. And you will even see that when, you know, drama comes to knock on your door, you don't have the same experience as you have before, the same reaction, you know. Just because somebody brings a storm in a teacup to your door, my beautiful Libra, doesn't mean you have to take a sip of that. You can be like, not for me. Thank you, but no thank you. All right? And then directly crossing you or influencing you is the strength energy, Leo energy, which is beautiful. So remember, I did say that in your challenges, there are some fears that are populating for you, my beautiful, beautiful Libra. There are some deep fears that you're still dealing with that are really coming up, and they're coming up like, you know, like old fears coming up, almost like a punch in the stomach type of thing. But know that you are equipped to deal with it. All right? You have got what it takes to deal with those challenges. When those old fears come back, you don't have to have the same experience with them as you had before. You can be like, I see you. Since you're here, let's heal you. Thank you for showing up. Okay? Sorry. What has led you to this point? The Hanged Man. You've been doing a lot of inner work. You've really surrendered. You connected to Spirit. You handed over to Spirit. You've done a lot. You really, really have. So you've brought yourself to a beautiful, beautiful point. You may have gone through quite a lot of challenges, maybe things that you weren't talking about. But those things that you weren't speaking about, Libra, has actually been serving you really, really well. Okay? You hand it over, and instead of trying to sort of do everything yourself, I can see that you hand it over to a higher power, and that is actually really benefiting you. Okay? Energy in your crown energy. What is supporting you in your crown at the moment? So in your crown, you have got the 9 of Pentacles. All right. So that is that energy of feeling the fear and doing it anyways. All right. Fear doesn't need to hold you back. You are really ready for more, especially if you are self-employed, you know, an entrepreneur, you're going in that direction, or you're thinking of going in that direction. And it could even be like a different correction in your connections or in your career, or maybe running your household differently, you know, anything, whatever that is. Allowing yourself to really, really feel love. I feel that for some of you, you might have actually been in beautiful connections there for a while, but maybe didn't want to allow yourself to fully feel that love, or maybe explore like a different avenue, maybe which could even be like a same gender sort of thing, or maybe you were in the same gender thing and you're like maybe doing something in a different way. I'm going to say allow yourself to explore. In your foundation here with the High Priestess, the universe is asking you to trust and believe that everything will work out to your favor and to your benefit, my beautiful, beautiful Libras. Potential going forward, world energy. Your world is about to change. Everything is about to change in a really dynamic, positive way. Okay? So everything is about to change, but in a really positive, really dynamic way. Okay? Let's look at if God could send you an email, what God would say. 5 of Pentacles. So for some of you, Libra, I get a sense that you're still going around and feeling sort of like a victim. You're like, I typically think that it's quite difficult sometimes. Sorry. I typically think that it's quite difficult sometimes for Libras to fully adapt to this world. A lot of times you kind of feel like the oddball out. Okay? And Source is saying that, it's time for that to be drawn to an end. It's time for you to draw it to an end. It's time for you to say, you know what? I'm perfect, whole and complete, just the way that I am. Everybody might not get me. I might not be everybody's cup of tea, but that's fine because I'm my cup of tea. And my life is about me. All right? And it might also be time to really stand up for yourself here, Libra, to say no to certain things, to draw some lines, to draw some boundaries very clearly, but with love. All right? Let's see what you don't see coming. Okay. Sun energy. Whoa. So you may be in the space where you might be very uncertain about certain things, a little bit trippy all over the place, Libra, but in essence, things are actually looking really good for you. You have no idea how good things are about to get for you. No idea. Things are about to get so good for you. Better than you can ever imagine. All right? Better than you can ever imagine. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. All right? Let's look at your hopes and fears. 10 of Pentacles. So you may have been working so hard at making life work. Might have been working so hard on yourself and your career and your, self-development and stuff like that. And now all of a sudden, everything is just paying off. And then we actually have a different fear kicking in of like, well, now what? There's definitely a possibility for great movement for you. Bigger than you imagine, So you might go on a bigger scale, on a broader scale, on an international scale. I don't know what it is you're doing, but it's powerful. All right? And you're not hearing this by chance. Then if you're ready for that, place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath, and say yes to it. And as you let that breath out, my beautiful Libra, have the willingness to release all that which is holding you back. Generational, karmic, that which you know, that which you don't know. All right? Because things are about to get so much better for you than you can imagine, especially with wealth. All right? Let's see the potential outcome for you. Look at that. Same card again. 2 of Wands. Traveling, changes, positive changes, positive growth. So much beauty. Such wonderful things. Really, really amazing. Okay? Really, really amazing. It's beautiful. All right? You're not getting this message by chance. Okay? Whenever you get it, even if it's not between the 4th and the 11th of March. All right, so let's clarify for you that 7 of Swords energy. That 7 of Swords energy for you, let's clarify it. And you've got the 2 of Swords. So there are still some challenges here that are happening for you, and you may have no idea how you're going to resolve those challenges. Okay? You may have no idea how you're going to resolve those challenges. So it's very difficult to have faith and trust and maybe even, faithfully take like action steps from this point, because there might be a level of uncertainty, even a sense of, I feel almost like invasion maybe, in your sanctuary, your life, your private space, your circle of like what is sacred to you. Let's see what we've got here for you with the Strength energy. The 5 of Wands. So again, the reason why you might have that experience is because it might be time for you to actually just stand up for yourself and say, you know what? No. No, it's not happening. I'm drawing the line. I'm coming from peace. If you don't take it peacefully, I'm sorry, but the answer is no. Okay? It's really time for you to stand up for yourself. Okay? Let's look at that Hanged Man energy. 6 of Cups. So yeah, you've done that, lot of that healing. So a lot of the old patterns are coming back. A lot of the things that you were challenged by, that you may think that you've dealt with, are coming back. And you've dealt with them quite successfully. Or actually, sorry, they came back. My apologies. You've dealt with them quite successfully. You handed over to Source. And now you're in a little bit of, between a rock and a hard, what is it called? A rock and a hard place sort of space. But it is also because it's the end of a cycle. And the end of a cycle can often be a very, very challenging space to be in. Looking at your crown energy there, the 9 of Pentacles. You keep on doing the things that are working well for you. You keep on working at your career. You keep on following your dreams. And in many ways, it feels like this is a very solo journey, even if you're with someone. And even if you really care about that person, it's still a bit of a solo journey here. Which doesn't mean that you separate from that person. It might actually draw you closer. Okay? Sorry, I actually feel that for some of you, you might be dealing with someone where they maybe need some time to do their own thing as well. So when I say time apart, I don't mean any breakups or anything like that. You know, it's just you do you, I do me, and then we come together and we do us type of thing, you know? So like I go and explore my childhood patterns, you do yours, and we come back and we maybe share with each other. That can grow your bond stronger with your person, all right? Or you can be open to having that with someone. Clarifying that High Priestess here for you, the Wheel of Fortune, all right? So keep on surrendering to Source, which might be so challenging to do. Because it's worked well, and now it seems like, well, you know, it's really great, and that's all novel, and that's really fantastic, but I need to really take control of things now. You know, you might have that sense happening for you. But this is actually the time when you can say, this is how I feel, Source, this is how I feel, Universe, this is what I want. Set what is the minimum that you are allowed to settle for, but I'm open to more. But Source, if there's ever a time for you to come through, now is the time. And if you open yourself to that, place your hand on your heart and say, Source, I open myself to you, okay? Go ahead in the comments and share how you feel. How do you deal with challenges? How do you feel when you feel trapped between a rock and a hard place? Our comments can often help so many other people, you know, more than we realize. Okay, so let's see what we've got for the world energy there. There's a real power in realizing you're not facing something alone. Ah! And my dog is looking at me. What are you doing? I'm sorry, Bubbles. The world energy, you've got the sun over there. Things are working out way better than you could ever imagine. Way better than you could ever imagine, my beautiful, beautiful Libras. All right, let's look at this 5 of Pentacles here for you. There is definitely a fear here that you might fall flat on your face, that the past might repeat itself. You know, I don't really see that, but let's see what we've got in the cards. 9 of Swords. There is still some past here, which again, you may thought that you have dealt with this. There might be some old familiar fears and pains coming up. Don't try to run away from it, Libra. Face it. Deal with it. It might be very, very hard for you to do this. I really, really get this. But if you really want to go to that next level and stay at that next level and keep on growing to the next level, you might have to take some challenging steps here, and you might need to take some time away to feel your feelings, to feel your emotions, and to process those emotions. Okay? What you don't see coming there with the sun energy, we've got the death card energy. So this is that final goodbye. Sorry, that final release. All right? Or the things that are holding you back. Libra, if you've been having great, amazing, huge dreams for your life, it's actually happening for you right now. So this final goodbye it's almost like a safeguard so that going forward, these things don't sort of like, you know, become like the fly in your sauce type of thing, you know? Like the fly in your chip dip. Hopes and fears, there with the 10 of Cups, you've got the 8 of Wands. It's time to step away from trying so hard. All right, for some of you, you've been trying really, really, really hard to maybe show your legitimacy and the survive come and stuff like that. But usually the validation that we're looking for from others is the validation that we need to give to ourselves. And so the question to ask is, what is the fear inside of me? Even if you think you already dealt with it, Because it's a bit of a bugger when it comes back, you know what I mean? Like the fly in the chip tub. But what are the things that I thought that I dealt with that are now back again? And be open to actually dealing with that, all right? It might be hard, but that is the gift that you can give yourself, giving yourself the gift of you, okay? Two of Pentacles there in your turning point. Lots of travel for you. Lots of travel. Two of Wands and Two of Wands. Definitely confirm. Growth. Could be a new home, new career expansion. What I can say to you is, my beautiful Libra, things are going next level for you like nobody's business. Okay? Like you're about to be way happier than you ever even thought possible for any human being. Okay? Direct message from the universe for you. Eight of Cups. So this is all about stepping to that next level. The universe is letting you know that that next level of abundance is unlocking for you, and it's unlocking powerfully. All right? This is not a small blessing that's loading. It's a huge blessing. All right? It's a huge blessing. Seven of Cups. Will there be challenges as you deal with it? Of course. Every new level of abundance we unlock, there are some challenges, but this is the thing. You have got what it takes to deal with it. So whatever comes up now, don't shy away from it. Okay? King of Pentacles. Again, you are promised abundance, beauty, prosperity, success, health, wealth, love. Okay? All the wonderful things that humans want. And finally, exponential growth. A lot of you're actually about to see how a lot of the challenges of the past that felt so unfair was actually the breeding ground and the nutrition that you needed to be able to go to this next level, to utilize this opportunity to your greatest abundance. All right? And even if you have maybe, let's say you're an artist and you've been a local success and you wanted to go international, it's happening for you now. All right? My beautiful, beautiful Libras, that's what I got for you. I hope that helps. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I look forward to connecting with you on the next video.